Hi, this is Meredith here. This is just my recording for the article, "The Scientists Who Make Apps Addictive." The first thing that struck me, actually not really the first thing, it was mostly the idea of everything being so addictive, and we don't realize it's addictive till we're already addicted, and that's kind of a scary thought for me. Uh, I didn't realize I was addicted to my phone until I realized I subconsciously check my phone probably 200 times a day. I don't get text messages that often. I don't talk to a lot of people. I just check it, regardless if I'm checking the time, I'm just looking at it to look at it. God forbid, somebody calls or texts me and I miss it. But it's kind of a scary thought that we're all addicted to, our phones or something in some sort of way. It's technology in general. But one of the first things that really, really kind of resonated with me was when they talked about the gambling addiction. And I'm from Oklahoma originally, so Tulsa area, but where I'm from, there's a lot of casinos. There's probably, I'm going to say 10 different options within an hour and a half of where I live, if not more. And that someone from Oklahoma, I've been to a lot of casinos, and it's kind of scary to see how many people sit and they play these games all day, every day. They get up, go to the casino, go to work, come back to the casino, or they just stay at the casino all day. And it's kind of a scary thought to me. Personally, I'm addicted to checking Facebook. I check Facebook all the time. It doesn't matter if I care what is on there. I'm just checking Facebook. Same thing with Instagram. I guess it's interesting for me to, I don't know, see what other people are doing. A lot of people are in different stages of life, and so it's kind of interesting to keep up with them. And sometimes it's fun to see that they're doing more fun things than I am, or it's just something that I subconsciously do every single day. And I get obviously, I get some sort of reward from looking to see that someone liked my post, liked my photo, tagged me in something. Oh, they thought of me when when they tagged me in that article or that video. And it's that addiction, and I fully admit to that. But it is kind of an odd thing to think about, that you get satisfaction from something like Facebook, something like Instagram. But one of the connections that I made goes back to my checking Facebook and checking my phone and all that kind of stuff, is the automatic routines, the daily checks to your phone. Chapter one was the first time that I kind of understood that, and the first time that I kind of made that connection that I do that all the time. I put myself on autopilot, and every morning, the first thing I do is check my phone, regardless if it's for the alarm that's going off or I'm checking to see if anyone's texted or called me. Uh, the last question that it asked, that I know I'm kind of at time, but the people who are, media literate, I think they'll be able to process things better because they recognize these things more often. Like me, I recognize how often I am on my phone now because I feel like I'm a little more media literate, and I kind of filter and process things a little bit better. But I'm going to cut myself off because I see that I'm a little bit over time and I don't want to take up everybody's time. But this was a really interesting article for me. It's probably one that I'll refer back to in multiple classes that I have, and kind of suggest this to others, that it's an interesting article for me. But anyway, I can't wait to hear y'all's thoughts on what I had to say. So cool. See ya.